Okay, in this lecture, let's see the some interesting key points about the famous languages C, C Sharp, C++, Java, and Python. Let's see the first point. C is a mid-level structured oriented programming language used in general purpose programming developed by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Labs, the USA between 1969 and 1973. So you can say C language actually developed by the Dennis Ritchie in the lab at N.T. Bell Labs in the USA. You can say in the year of 1969 to 1973. Okay. So second point is in 1988, the American National Standards Institute, you can say ANSI, had formalized the C language. Who formalized the C language? ANSI means American National Standards Institute in 1988. So actually C was invented to write Unix operating system. Unix was written in the C language. C is a successor of Basic Combined Programming Language, that is BCPL. BCPL stands for Basic Combined Programming Language, called B language. These are the some examples like Linux operating system, PHP programming language. For database, MySQL are also written in C language. C has written in assembly language. Now let's see the uses of the C programming language. In the beginning, C was used for developing system applications, that is for database systems, language interpreters, compilers and assemblers, operating systems, network drivers, word processors. Okay, in the beginning, actually C was introduced or was developed for the database systems, language interpreters, compilers and assemblers, operating systems, network drivers, word processors. Now let's see some features of the C language. C is a robust language which is a rich set of built-in functions and operators. Why we are calling robust? Because C has the lots of built-in functions and operators. Programs written in C are efficient and fast. C is highly portable. Highly portable. Portable means you can write program once in C and you can run on another machine with minor or no modification. Means you can say you can run on any operating system. Okay, with these few changes or without no modification. C is a collection of C library functions. You know every language has the library functions, so that C also have the lots of library functions. We can also create our functions and add it to the C library. You can say there is a customer defined functions. Okay, you can create, you can add to the C library. It is easily extensible, means you can uh, easily extend the C language. Now let's see the what are the disadvantages of C. The first point is C does not provide object-oriented programming concept. So means that it does not support OOPS concept. There are no concepts of namespace in C. These are the advantages of C language. C does not provide binding or wrapping up of data in a single unit. Means you cannot bind the data or wrap up the data in a single unit. Means you can say in modules. You cannot bind the data in the modules or packets. C does not provide constructor and destructor. As you can see in the Java programming language, Java provide constructors and destructors also. Okay, but here C does not provide these features. Now let's see the limitations of the C programming language. It is very difficult to debug. Means you cannot debug easily. You cannot find the error. C allows a lot of freedom in writing code, and that is why you can put any empty line or while space anywhere in the program, and because there is no fixed place to start or end the line, so it isn't easy to read and understand the program. There are lots of compilers, C compilers, that can only identify the errors and are incapable of handling exceptions. Means you can say you can handle the errors at the runtime, not the compile time. C provides no data protection. There is a no protection about the data. These are the limitations. Okay. So it also doesn't feature the reusability of source code extensively. Means you can say there is no reusability feature. C does not provide this feature. It does not provide strict data type checking. For example, an integer value can be passed for floating data type. So there is no strict data type checking. Now let's see the history of programming languages and C languages. Okay, with this C language, C programming language was developed to overcome the difficulties found in order programming language, that is BCPL, basic, B language, etc. Here are the list of programming languages that were developed with or before C. This section divided in two columns. First programming language, second is development year. Okay, so first programming language is regional assembly language, which is introduced in 1951. The second programming language is AutoCAD, which is introduced in 1952. After that, Lisp, or you can say IPL, Horner to Lisp, that is introduced in 1954. Next is Flowmatic, which is led by COBOL, which is introduced in 1955. Next one is Fortran, which is the first compiler, which is introduced in 1957. After that, Fortran, precursor to COBOL, which is also introduced in 1957. LISP, Lisp, also introduced in 1958. After that, Algol 58, as the name suggests, Algol 58, which is introduced in the 1958. So next language, let's see, Fact, which is for runner to COBOL, 1959, introduced in 1959. And another language in 1959, that is COBOL, introduced. RPG 1959, APL 1962, Simula 1962, Snowball 1962, CPL, which is forerunner to C, 1963, Speak Easy computational environment, that is introduced in 1964. Basic, also introduced in 1964. After that, PL or High, introduced in 1964. The last programming language is JOS, which is introduced in 1966. Now let's see the okay. C is an imperative language designed to compile relatively straightforwardly, provide which provide low level memory access with the gradual increase in the parameter become become has become which provide low level memory access with the gradual increase in the program's popularity. The language and its compiler have become available on a wide range of platforms, from embedded microcontrollers to supercomputers. With the introduction of the K and R C language, a new edition of C published in 1978 by Brian Kernighan and Dennis Ritchie, several features have been included in the C language. These are the some features that is standard input-output library are there in the C language. Long int data types, unsigned integer data type, compound assignment operators are there. And during the late 1980s, C was started to use for various mainframe computers, micro and mini computers, which began to get famous gradually. C code its superset, that is C++, which was added features, but it's developed from C with all its initial concept. Before C++, there is a C language. C is the root language for the C++, you can say. Okay. So next is what is C? C sharp, and the hash symbol stand for sharp. Okay. C sharp is pronounced C Sharp. It is an object-oriented programming language created by Microsoft that runs on the .NET framework. Okay, C Sharp can run on the .NET framework. Okay, it is the object-oriented programming language. C has C Sharp has roots from the C family, and the language is close to the other popular languages like C++ and Java because C++ and Java follow the object-oriented programming language concept. The first version was released in the year 2002, and the latest version C Sharp 8 was released in September 2019. C Sharp is used for basically mobile application, desktop applications, web applications, web services, websites, developing games, database applications. Now let's see why we use C Sharp. What is the need to use C Sharp? C Sharp is one of the most popular languages in the world, like C, C++, Java, and so on. It is easy to learn and simple to use, like the other language. It has a huge community support. Means there is a lots of inbuilt functions are there in the C Sharp library. C Sharp is an object-oriented language as we have discussed earlier, which gives a clear structure to programs and allows code to be reused. While in C language there is no reusability feature exists, but in the C Sharp there is a reusability feature, lowering development cost. As C Sharp is close to C, C++, and Java, it makes it easy for programmers to switch to C Sharp or vice versa. Now let's see the another language, C++. What is C++? C++ is a cross-platform language that can be used to create high-performance applications. C++ was developed by John Stott- Stottrup as an extension to the C language. C++ gives programmers a high level of control over system resources and memory. The language was updated three major times in 2011, 2014, 2017 to C++11, C++14, C++17. These are the updated three major languages. Why we use C++? Uh, C++ is one of the world's most popular programming languages. That's why we are using C++. Next, it can be found in today's operating system. We can see lots of operating system uh, made by the C++. Graphical user interface are there and embedded systems that include C++. C++ is an object-oriented programming language which gives a clear structure to programs and allows code to be reused, lowering development cost. C++ is portable. Portable means we can use just write the code and run anywhere. Means you can run on another machine with some modification or no modification, and can be used to develop applications that can be adapted to multiple platforms. C++ is fun and easy to learn. As C++ is close to C Sharp and Java, it makes it easy to it easy for programmers to switch to C++ or vice versa. Now let's see the next language, Java. Java is most popular language which is created in 1995. It is owned by the Oracle. Oracle is a company, okay, which is basically develop the database applications. So Java owned by Oracle, and more than 3 billion devices run Java. It is used for mobile applications, especially Android applications, desktop applications, web server and application servers, games, database connections, and much more. Why we use Java? Java works on different platforms: Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. You can works with the Java on the different platforms, okay, different operating systems, different machines. It is one of the most popular programming languages in the world, like C, C++. It is easy to learn and simple to use. It is open source and free. Anyone can download it and can use it without the cost. It is secure, fast, and powerful. It has a huge community support, tens of millions of developers. Java is an object-oriented language which gives a clear structure to programs and allows code to be reused. Okay, so there is a reusability feature. Lowering development cost, as Java is close to C++, C Sharp, it makes easy for programmers to switch to Java or vice versa. Now next language is Python. So everyone knows something about the Python. Python is a popular language nowadays. It was created by mm, Udo van Rossum and released in 1991. Okay, remember the year. The Python introduced in 1991. It is used for web development, uh, server side app development, software development, mathematics, system scripting. Now let's see what can Python do. Python can be used on a server to create web applications. Okay, if we want to create web application on the server side, then there is a need of Python. Python can be used alongside software to create workflows. Python can connect to database system. We can easily connect to the database system. Okay, there is a connection method, lots of connection method. It can also read and modify the files. We can actually delete, write. We can play with the files which is stored on the database. Python can be used to handle big data and perform complex mathematics. We can handle means huge amount of data we can handle through the Python language, Python programming language. We can perform some tasks of mathematics on that big data. Python can be used for rapid prototyping. We can make many prototypes. We can work on many projects or for production ready software development. Why Python? Python works on different platforms as the other language works. Similarly, Python can run on the different platforms like your Windows, Mac operating system, Linux operating system, Raspberry Pi, etc. Python has a simple syntax similar to English language. Python has syntax that allows developers to write programs with fewer lines than some other programming languages. Python runs on an interpreter system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it is written. This means that prototyping can be very quick. So we can a rapid project we can develop with the help of Python. Python can be treated in a procedural way, an object-oriented way, or a functional way that Java follows. Okay, so it is good to know about the Python. The most recent major version of Python is Python 3, which is we shall be using in this lecture or tutorial. However, Python 2, although not being updated with anything other than security updates, is still quite popular. And most of the developer use nowadays means till the date using Python 2. Okay, in this Python tutorial will be written in a text editor. It is possible to write Python in an integrated development environment such as Thony, PyCharm, NetBeans, or Eclipse, which are particularly useful when managing larger collection of Python files. Python syntax compared to other programming languages. Python was designed for readability and has some similarities to the English language with influence from mathematics. Python uses new lines of complete a command as opposed to other programming languages which often use semicolons or parentheses. Python relies on indentations using white space or define scope such as the scope of loops, functions and classes. Other programming languages often use curly brackets for this purpose, like in Java programming, in C programming and C++. So this is the all about the some programming language like C, C Sharp and Java versus Python. Okay, so thanks for watching. Now, okay, thank you.